Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on another SEC team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Texas. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Jean-Pierre. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. Enough for a first down at the 37. And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaston.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal, and now it's third and goal for the offense.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
The back's got it again. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They're going to run it. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Hill. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And the extra point goes up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Hill. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Washington, 0.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And he's got it.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
To throw, it's Hill. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Hands off to the left. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. A fourth down completion to the running back. And they've got him. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. This time, a completion. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, second down and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Texas. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. The Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Hill. Catch made on the right side. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Extending the play now. And it's good for a first down to the 36. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going.
Number 10, set to advance on the football.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll try a pass here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kurt, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Washington offense heads back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Hill. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass. It's Hill. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he picks up the 1st down. Tackled at the 32.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Hill. It's a quick grab. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this little more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 10, set to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And tackled after a small pickup there.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 42, Washington 15.
Green 25. Black 24. Black 24.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
The gain makes it second and medium.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
Lasso! Lasso! Freedom!
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
49, Washington, Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. They're setting out to try the PAT. Oh, and he missed it. It doinked off the right upright. No good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
55, Washington, Texas.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Huskies offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35-yard line. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big play.
Touchdown, Huskies. There was no stopping him.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hill. Snags a quick throw. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time.
Just another example of this offense is doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.